What are we even more, Duck Detective? The Salami Bandit. The Salami Swami. Excuse me.
Who would hire me at this age? Oh, maybe I can be a real estate agent. I always wanted to be a rich real estate agent.
Oh yeah, what are the points about? So, prohibited items are meat, i.e. salami, pay attention to the phone number there. 0305-1777. Now, luggage will be checked at the bus station. For more information, visit Brazil/Customs. So yeah, it had to be Salsiccia.
It's not really a detective's job to spin crazy conspiracy theories, is it?
Sometimes the truth is pretty crazy.
Seems a bit cheap.
She left? Just like this? Maybe she's at home. Should I look for her?
Sophie left! And she left a note on the desk.
What a dramatic turn. I should
Drama
keep this as
bomb.
evidence.
Yay. And there was much rejoicing. Yay.
Can't believe she complained about this online.
Bitches be bitching. I guess not. Oh no, it's right here.
Let's
Sorry.
see.
I'm retarded.
The last dialed number on this phone is 03051777.
Sounds familiar. Notify the local police about suspicious activity. 03051777.
Sophie's parents are up. I wonder if that's
Oops.
what made her run away.
I didn't mean to click that. Like, I didn't mean to skip that. My bad.
This is the note Sophie left. Can you tell me more about it?
Tell me more,
It
tell
doesn't
me
make
more.
sense at all that she'd just suddenly leave. She definitely needs the money. And she would have told me. I'm her friend.
A letter. Can Johnny walk around?
Did you read Sophie's letter?
I did. Something's off. Something's different.
Did you read Sophie's...
I don't think of it. I never really looked at it. Huh. Suspiciously similar.
What do you think of this note?
It's no surprise she's left, is it? Would you want to work with someone you've dated in the past?
Have you seen Sophie's resignation?
No. I can't say it comes at a surprise. She never particularly enjoyed her job. It's difficult finding replacements nowadays, though.
Why does it feel like he wasn't standing near his mic, the voice actor? He's hard to hear. Weird. I think there was a bit of an issue with the audio mixing.
What do you think of Sophie's resignation?
Oh? I guess Boris was overdoing it a bit with that present. I did tell him to cool off a bit. Why are people not listening to me?
I ask that every day. I say something, people insult me. Turns out I'm right. They don't want to admit it. Fuck
Why would
you.
Laura recruit you to deal with the theft? Aren't there any other detectives who are actually qualified for the job?
I've been doing very well so far, if I do say so myself. The truth will be revealed in the end.
He holds 20, pulls 20. Sign an eviction notice.
Finally, Manfred is out of his office. Time to see what's behind his precious family portrait.
Now, the clues are in the bottom left. I had issues figuring that out. Customer service. Organization office, I forget. And bus driver. It's asking how many workers are in each. Which you can find by interacting with certain things around the office. So we know there's 2 in customer service. We know there's 1 in the organization office. And bus drivers. There was a note that said they were 4.
I did it! Oh, I always wanted to open a ridiculously big safe. Let's see what secrets he has in here.
There are hints if you tap down. And I did need to use a hint on that. Eventually I looked it up because I was just not getting it. Because his hint was there's anything that can count. I saw number 1 dad mug. I thought, okay, 1 must be one of them. I was trying to deduce it from there, because when I saw a number, I thought, okay, that could be it. No. Didn't work. Because I didn't understand what the fucking sticky note meant.
Awful lot of security for a branch manager of a bus company. Wait, this keychain. Here it is. The key for the server room.
I don't have everything I need yet.
Let's see what's hidden in here.
What are you doing?
Secret detective business. The electrical sparks and blinking lights created a claustrophobic atmosphere. I definitely felt that I wasn't supposed to be here.
As a claustrophobic myself, I have to disagree. Yeah, I mean very small places. Small spaces.
What's he keeping in all these boxes? I don't think it's meant to do this.
No. Oh boy. That doesn't tell me anxiety. That tells me sleep deprived. Stressed.
Has that been there the whole day? Honestly, this is nicer than my apartment.
Easy. You know, because it's not eBay.
What's up with these bear bus vouchers on eBay?
Well, let's put it together. The receptionist. Sophie was kidnapped. How do you come to that conclusion? Because Sophie knew something clearly, because there was a secret message in the letter she got. She wanted to snitch.
Sophie got kidnapped. There must be more to this.
Bum bum ba da da. Yeah,
What are you
5 next
doing
for
in
miles
there?
squared.
Snooping around, are we? That room is strictly off limits. I even put up posters.
This is for important detective work.
Huh?
I never got that because I've already said everything before going in there. What did I miss? Oh, I forgot to look at his computer. A Bikel beaver.
Someone is clearly obsessed with detectives.
Hey, made a boo boo. So. Rufus blackmail. Manfred to stay quiet about. Why?
So this is what Rufus and Margaret were doing with the vouchers. It might be illegal, but this wasn't what I was here for. I needed to catch the Salami bandit. I quickly needed to find out where Sophie was being kept. I also couldn't let the Salami bandit get away with this. It was finally time to find out who was behind everything.
Who or what? Here's the thing, everybody's here. And we know it's one of them. Couldn't have gone far. By the way, to deduce that beforehand. note on Margaret's computer, the vouchers. I mean, Rufus is Employee of the Month. Rufus has a TV in his room. All points to him with that. But, kidnapping. Sophie's here. In the office. In a bus.
Oh my God! That's where she is being kept! It's important that I stayed calm now. I couldn't alert the culprit, or all of this will have been for nothing. I needed to first figure out who is behind everything, so I could confront them.
And we can do that. You see that letter from Manfred? Did that handwriting look familiar to you?
Manfred is the Salami bandit. That makes a lot of sense. Ironic that his handwritten note meant to frame Fredersen ended up incriminating Manfred instead. Something was missing here. Who else was involved with this? I had collected everything I needed. I just had to organize my thoughts.
Well, we only know of one bus driver. Whether Boris knew it or not, he is the Salami Bandit's accomplice. Because the Salami Bandit needs someone who can easily carry out the importing of the salamis.
The Salami bandit wasn't working alone. It made sense for the bus driver to be involved.
The infatuation. Why else would Sophie know?
I couldn't believe Sophie managed to talk Boris into this. Aha! I had it all figured out now. It
You
was
didn't.
time that I confront the culprits. But first, I had to free Sophie.
If you didn't put it together, Sophie and Boris were dating.
here.
Why is everyone yelling?
This looks dramatic.
It's kind of a long story.
And guess who deduced said long story? The one and only Duck Detective.
Read the room.
This is how everything went down.
Taylor, please read the
The
room.
Britzel Bear Bus branch was suffering losses and had their budget cut as a result. Manfred, worried about the financial stability of his family, felt himself backed into a corner. This is when he became the Salami Bandit. He made his grand plan of salami smuggling and realized he couldn't do this alone. He recruited Boris, since it would be easiest for the bus driver to load and unload the wares discreetly. The bus would go through a customs check at the Salsiccia bus station first. And then, Boris would take a detour to get the salami and load it onto the bus. This is why the buses always had a huge delay. It wouldn't be easy to talk Boris into crime, so Manfred convinced Sophie to join the team. Boris's obsession with her would make it easy for her to manipulate him into helping with their plan. Everything was going well until the Duck Detective, that's me, infiltrated the office. Freddy was meant to be the scapegoat for the crime, but I'm not fooled that easily. Sophie began getting cold feet and ultimately wanted to confess to the police. Manfred couldn't have this, so he interfered. In an outburst of panic, he abducted her and hid her in the luggage compartment of one of the buses. And this is why Manfred stole Laura's lunch!
What?
Everything is figured out, but who is truly guilty? Manfred, Sophie, and Boris are all involved in the
They're all
smuggling.
guilty.
Who should get arrested for their crimes? Manfred was the mastermind behind everything. Should Manfred get arrested?
Durr.
He is the reason this all started in the first place. Of course he should be arrested. What about Sophie? Without her, the smuggling wouldn't have been possible. She manipulated poor Boris into taking the salami across the border. Should Sophie get arrested?
Yeah.
What she did was clearly illegal. She needs to face the consequences. Boris was at the end of the chain. Had he refused to take the salami on board, the plan would have not worked out. Should Boris get arrested?
Yes.
He might have not realized what was going on entirely, but that doesn't mean he's not liable for engaging in the smuggling. All right, I've made up my mind. I will report to the state police. Manfred! Sophie! Boris!
And I do it again! Anything to secure my family's well-being.
I'm not sure grand-scale salami smuggling was necessary for that.
How else was I going to cope with all the budget cuts? If anyone actually worked in this office, we wouldn't have such terrible performance in the first place.
Hey, I work.
Yes, and then you keep asking for promotions. How am I going to give anyone a promotion if we have people baking cakes during working hours? And while we're at it, Rufus, how dare you embezzle money from the company and then threaten me?
That's... Rufus said we're only doing that until his book takes off. And then I'll play the lead alien in the movie adaptation.
Look who's going to jail now, Manfred. Not me, that's for sure.
stand by what I said. I regret nothing.
What is this? If I had known that calling the duck detective would result in this, I would have never done it. You were supposed to find out who stole my lunch, not accuse my best friend of smuggling.
I knew this was a bad idea from the beginning. Why did Boris have to lose the bag? My God, he is such an idiot!
I had no idea it was that important. Why didn't anyone tell me about the plan? You said your cousin was ill, and the only thing that would make her happy was the salsiccia salamis.
I should have known. If you're stupid enough to believe that, then you're also too stupid to bring a couple sausages across the border.
Wow, you really did quack the case, Mr. Duck Detective. You're just as cool as I imagined.
Well, now, Fredderson. The truth. The truth is an ugly mistress. But it is my duty to throw bread to the fine beak of Lady Justice.
I love this. I want more. There's one in the game. I want more. Yeah, with Sean Shipley, Deshaun Reese, Lizzie Freeman, Annika Marr, Nola Klopp, Cyrus Namati, Shane Mullen, Nola Klopp, Brian David Gilbert. Marcel Valles. Or Vayers? I don't remember. Oreo the cat.
Oh, crap.
What, you thought we were done?
I completely forgot to collect my payment from Laura. Everybody already went home. How am I going to pay for the bus? Guess I'm walking home.
Ahem. Need a ride? I just booked this one. It's been such a long day after all.
No, thank you.
Come on, it'll be fun! Plus, you must be tired after all the detective work.
I really don't.
Please?
Yeah, fine.
Great! Now I finally have time to tell you all about my ideas for your social media.
Please don't.
I could get you tons of publicity.
No.
And imagine, we can team up,
Absolutely not.
and I can be your sidekick.
I love these. Freaking great. Ugh. Ah, my jaw. Ah, that's great. I shall follow this up with the other one, Ghost of Clamping. Well, I'll upload it all at the same time, really. It's short. Well, maybe, I don't know. Think about it. Got one section on there, that's great. I said it was short. They're fun, but short. Back my third time playing through it. Because it wasn't until the second game that I realized I could quack. Because the trophy said something about the Q button. And I thought, oh, I can't do that. No keyboard. That's simply the triangle button. And I thought I knocked over all the trash cans. I guess I didn't. Because I platinumed the second one first try. I mean, I know Raz would say, oh, they're too easy, blah, blah, blah. If you were expecting it, sorry, I'm probably not gonna let's play Lego Batman. I didn't do Lego Star Wars for a good reason. I would have liked to have 100% of that. But it takes so fucking long. It's so fucking huge. And I have a big problem. So, those multipliers. It's usually 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, 5 million. For 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. They jacked the price on those so high. And it, even with the multipliers, it's so hard to get a bunch because they made the more valuable studs so rare. Like, fuck. Like, I tried. It's too much. I can't. Hell, I went through the entire game without ever upgrading any of the classes. I think they're all upgraded now. Well, most of them. But Jesus. So I'm not going to do that for Legacy of the Batman. I don't know. But I have the deluxe version pre-ordered that'll be out in a few days. Well, 2 days for me, the 19th. That's coincidentally also Kizomi's Hatch Day. I hate to say Hatch Day instead of birthday because he's a bird. You know, my volley friend. It's insane my dragon, we also are hatched for next to. I know he's just eating the itty bitty leg. It's gonna be a busy day for me. It's gonna be Tuesday. Today's Sunday. I'm not wasting time, I promise. Just have things to talk about. One other thing. Drew's gonna play Lego Batman with me, but man, I'm wondering how I'm gonna do that. Because I intend on attending Kazumi's VR party. Which I'm sure will be late, but I'll have to figure something out. Anyway, well then, I'm Ryuiki. Goodbye.